Today, well, I think I decided to continue the ray tracing series. I feel like like in a weekend, it was really fun, and I'm very curious what I'm going to learn if I continue. There are already some areas that I'm like totally not familiar with. I think there will be more if I like in this part ray tracing the next week. I'm going to take note of what I feel like I definitely need to know more about, so that maybe I could explain it later, or I could just learn more in my own time. First, I want to show you the image we have in the end of like at the end of the last part. This picture took a long time to render, so now here it is. Okay, so we're going to continue to the next part. I think that this part is going to build like from this picture we have. So yeah, and our program is here. Well, I think this part just explains what are the difficult parts in this part. I think so. I mean, this is not for a weekend. This is more like for a week. So I kind of expect that I will finish this in a week. But if not, I think 1 hour per day is the maximum for me. Well, today I don't feel that well, so maybe today I wouldn't. Yeah, maybe today, if I don't feel that well, I stop after like 40 minutes or so and then play some Elden Ring. Today I'm feeling like mentally better than yesterday, but physically probably not. I'm having a really bad headache, so yeah, let's see how much how much we can do. So the second part, let's start. Motion blur. When you decide to ray trace, you decided that the visual quality was worth more than runtime. In your fuzzy reflection and defocus blur, you needed multiple samples per pixel. I think we have 500, but 500 was really too much, so I did like 20. So the image quality is really not that great, but my computer cannot handle 500 FPG. It will take a day or so for 500. Once you have taken a step down that road, the good news is that almost all effects can be brute forced. Motion blur is certainly one of those. In a real camera, the shutter opens and stays open for a time interval, and the camera and the objects may move during that time. Is really an average of what the camera sees over that interval that we want. Introduction to space-time ray tracing. It sounds very like rocket science. I hope it's not. We can get a random estimate by sending each ray at some random time when the shutter is open. As long as the objects are where they should be at that time, we can get the right average answer with a ray that's exactly a single time. This is fundamentally why random ray tracing tends to be simple. So the basic area is to generate rays at random times while the shutter is open and intersect the model at that one time. Okay, I wonder how many rays we are aiming for. The way it is usually done is to have the camera move and the object move, but have each ray exist at exactly one time. This way, the engine of the ray tracer can just make sure the objects are where they need to be for the ray, and the intersection guts don't change much. Okay, so now ray kind of have one more parameter called time. Like a ray can only exist at at a given time, I think. So we're making some. Where's the ray? I feel like I don't even know where that is. Oh yeah, range. Okay. you can see how fast I forgot like what I wrote. So okay, so now there's just one more parameter, and yes, this is a getter for the parameter, and yeah, we also have this one more. Okay, so far so good. And we also need to update the camera to simulate the motion blur. We need to generate rays at a random time between time 1 and time 2. Should the camera keep track of them, or should that be up to the use of the camera? Well, in doubt, I like to make constructors complicated if it makes cause simple. Okay, I think that strategy makes sense. And I mean, for the camera to keep track of the time is also fine. Like you can still have a similar like flexibility, so I don't think it's a bad choice. So we have time 0 and time 1. And yeah, we basically have this, just add the 2 lines everywhere we define the new things. And lower left corner. Oh, okay, so now the lower left corner also has a... Oh, the random double between time 0. Okay, that makes sense. Yes. And shutter open and close times. I don't even know the physics behind this, but I kind of just have the face towards like people who really know what they're doing. Adding moving spheres. We also need a moving object. I'll create a sphere class that has its center move linearly from center 0 at time 0 to center 1 at time 1. Outside the time interval, it continues on, so those times need not match up with the camera aperture open and close. Okay, so this is just another, this is a moving sphere, it's a totally different class. Wait, I think last time I have the half and half, and the half and half screen is working fine. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, we need one more class. I'm just going to copy and paste this because I think there's not many like functions there yet. We just need to understand what the moving sphere has. It is one of the hittable objects, and it has basically this point. Oh, the point of center 0 and the point center 1. The starting point and the end point. And we have the double for time 0, a double for time 1, and another double for radius. This is the materials that the moving sphere can have. Okay, so we just initiate this object, and it also has a hit method. Determine whether this object is hit by the ray. We probably need to re-implement this method. And yeah, this is the center. This is showing where the center would be at the specific time. Oh, okay, because it's moving linearly, so it is very like simple for us to define the center method now. It is just like you're just doing a linear movement, so it's just time minus time 0. Yeah, it's basically like 1 plus t. So yeah. Alternative is to making a new moving sphere class is to just make them all move while stationary spheres have the same beginning and end position. I mean, I think either way would work fine. We now already have a moving sphere, so I'm very content with it. It's almost identical to the hit function. It's just that the hit function needs... Yeah, it needs like the OC. Okay. Yeah, it's the center, and the outward normal just have one more parameter so that it can find where the center is at a given time. I don't think this part is hard to understand. Maybe it's hard to like really think of. Yeah, it's not easy to like pull them off from the air, but once you have them, it's like easy to understand. Now that rays have a time property, we need to update the material scatter method to account for the time of intersection. Okay, this is getting a lot more interesting, but a lot more difficult, I would say. For the Lambertian, the scatter it's okay, because the method the array method wasn't updated yet, but we can update it. Okay, once I start to type, it's really like full of typos. Scatter array, and okay, I'll just copy and paste this part because we're basically adding this part to the thing. Scattered here. Yes, and I think for this one doesn't have a scattered, right? Oh yeah, here it does have a scattered. Are in time. Okay. Putting everything together, the code below takes examples diffuse spheres from the scene at the end of last book and makes them move during the image render. Each sphere moves from its center C at time t equals to 0 to C plus 0 r divided by 2, 0 at time t equals to 1, where r is a random number in 0 to 1. Okay, this is the main function. The main function, we're basically just adding the when in doubt, let's add the new include at the end, because last time I remember it caused a bug. So the auto center tool is okay. So now the word add, like adding the sphere. This method is different because now sphere needs one more time frame. Like the center is affected by the time. So yeah. Okay, and that's not it, because we need to change the. Oh, okay. Last time it was 3 and 2, then we changed it to 6 to 9. Oh, okay, we're making a smaller image. Thank God. I don't think the rendering is going to look that good if the thing like. Wait, we don't change. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if 100 is good, but let's see. If it's not good, then we just decrease it. And then we change the camera. The camera, everything's basically the same, but now we have the image height, and image height is okay, so this is the image height, and the cam is also updated because we are taking the shutter time into account now. 1.0. Okay. I really hope it can build. Nope, it cannot. Camera age 48. Oh, okay, we're missing one semicolon. Wait, we're not missing one semicolon. This is not the. Do we need a semicolon here? No, we don't need a semicolon here. Oh, okay, it's not. Oh, okay. I had one extra line for the lower left column. And let's see what else. Image height. Ray tracing one. Yeah, image height is not defined in the right way. Yes, I remember that. That part. What do we do for image height? Oh, okay, because the two of them, only one of them need to have the image height. We do not need the duplication of them. Where did we put that then? Okay, we put it here, so this part I think we just don't need it. Okay, so it will succeeded. And let's get to the CD. Where do we CD2? I don't even know where do we CD2. Let's go to the. Okay. It's ray tracing 1 to image.pdm. Oh, okay. Now I understand. Well, our computer cannot handle this, so let's do 20. We know that 20 is not that good, but at least it's possible for us to do it before the time runs out. So let's interrupt this and do 20. If 20 is also very slow, I'm going to do 10. Okay, so this is like 3 minutes. 3 minutes is kind of bearable, I guess. So let's continue. Bounding volume hierarchies. This part is by far the most difficult part. Okay, I have no idea what it is, so let's continue. And because it refactors hittable a little, and we'll add rectangles in the boxes, we won't have to go back and refactor them. The ray object intersection is the main time bottleneck in a ray tracer. And the time is linear with the number of objects, but it's a repeated search on the same model, so we ought to be able to make a log search in the spirit of binary search. Because we're sending millions to billions of rays on the same model, we can do an analog of sorting the model, and then each ray intersection can be a sublinear search. The two most common families of sorting are to 1. Divide the space, and 2. To divide the objects. The latter is usually much easier and code up and as fast to run for most models. Okay, I kind of vaguely understand it at a high level, but I have no idea what really they're referring to. The key idea of a bounding volume over a set of primitives is to find a volume that fully encloses or bounds odd objects. For example, suppose you computed a bounding sphere of 10 objects. Any ray that misses the bounding sphere definitely misses all 10 objects. Okay, so this is like taking closure. That's if I understood it correctly. If a ray hits the bounding sphere, then it might hit one of the 10 objects. So the bounding code is always of the form: if ray hits bounding objects, return whether ray hits bounded objects. Else return false. Okay, we're taking the closure. A key thing is that we are dividing objects into subsets. We're not dividing the screen or the volume. Any object is in just one bounding volume, but bounding volumes can overlap. Okay, so we're kind of taking the closure, but like for individual objects. Hierarchies of bounding volumes. So it's like a tree. Yes, we're like making it like a tree. Like if if the whole thing, the root is like the largest box, and its children, like for example, if some like the red area is fully contained in the purple area, then it is one of the children. I guess that's what it means. And they are not ordered. Okay, has no concepts in ordering to the left and right children. They're simply inside. Okay, I guess this tree could really work. Yeah, so if it hits purple, then it can either hit blue or hit red, or like actually no, but if no, then we return false. So we can subdivide further. I think it just means that. This is called axis aligned bounding boxes. Abbreviated to AABBs. I don't know what that is. To get that all to work, we need a way to make good divisions, rather than bad ones, and a way to intersect a ray with a bounding volume. A ray bounding volume intersection needs to be fast, and bounding volumes need to be pretty compact. In practice, for most models, AABB works better than alternatives, but the design choice is always something to keep in mind if you encounter unusual type of models. From now on, we will call it. Okay. Yeah, let's just call it ABB. That's simple enough. Any method you want to use to intersect the ray with ABB is fine, and all we need to know is whether or not we hit it. We don't need hit points or normals or any of the stuff that we need for object we want to display. Most people use the slab method. This is based on the observation that an n-dimensional ABB is just the intersection of n-axis aligned intervals. Yes, you can just kind of size all the dimensions. Yeah, interval. Yes. This is well, we probably wouldn't have like more than 3D, but yeah, this makes sense. It's a way to split the space that you want to like kind of divide up. For a ray to hit one interval, we first need to figure out whether the ray hits the boundaries. For example, again in 2D, this is a ray parameter T0 and T1. So yeah, in 3D, these boundaries are planes. The equation for the plane are x equals to x0 and x equals to x1, where the ray hits that plane. So yeah, this is a parameterized function representing the ray. And well, I feel like we can just solve for the rays. Solve for like time 0 and time 0 and time 1. Yeah. So ray intersection with an ABB. The following pseudocode determines whether the T intervals in the slab overlap. Compute Tx0, Tx1, Ty0, Ty1. Oh, is it really simple? I feel like I want to see the real code. Yeah, you're just expanding this from 2D to 3D. But I feel like the thing is not that simple here. Suppose the ray is traveling in the negative direction. The interval might be reversed. Okay. Dividing there could give us infinities. And if the ray origin is on one of the slab boundaries, we can get a... Okay. Well, we're just solving for t at x, t of x at 0 and t of x at 1. So yes. One troublesome thing is that perfect divided rays will have b of x equals to 0. Yeah, this is okay, so we're taking the... Well, like one of them should work, so we at least get some like reasonable answer. The remaining troublesome case is that if bx equals to 0 and either x0, okay, we're just dealing with a lot of like 0 cases. Let's look at the overlap function. Suppose we can assume the intervals are not reversed, and we want to return true in that case. The Boolean overlap that also computes the overlap interval would be overlap D, capital D, E, capital E, F, capital F. Okay. I don't think I follow it that well. Maybe it will make more sense if I write this actually. So I don't think this function actually does a lot of like real things. It's basically like repeating the calculation that we already discussed here. Like we this ABB has 2 points in the space, minimum point and the maximum point. And for the for A you okay, so F minimum, yes. This is dealing with the special cases that we were worried about. Yeah, this is making me feel a bit minimum of A minus R origin. Well, R origin maximum of A minus origin. I don't understand the R origin and what is the R? Oh, okay, yeah. Wait, is it A plus BX? Oh, yeah, okay. I confused A and B. That's why I feel like why are they dividing it by the wrong, like by the wrong slope? That was what I felt really confused. Okay, then now it makes total sense. Yes. Yes, this is the offset and this is the slope. Okay, I was feeling really puzzled. Yeah, so we can continue now. Okay, this is an optimized hit method. I don't know why it works, but I mean the author says this is a really good one, so I'm just going to believe them. I mean they didn't really give a some kind of like explanation either, so I feel like I can't really argue with it or. Okay, wait, I may have to slash out this. If I slash out this, then let's see if I need to do that. We now need to add a function to compute the bounding boxes of all the hitables. Oh, sorry. This will make us make a hierarchy of boxes over all the primitives and the individual primitives, like spheres will leave at leaves. That function returns a boolean because not all primitives have bounding boxes. In addition, moving objects will have a bounding box that encloses object for the entire time interval. This is on the hitable edge, and we need to include the ABB. We are basically adding one more method that's okay. The bounding box is a boolean and takes the starting time, ending time, and the output box. For the sphere, oh okay, so this one also need to add a virtual method bounding box. I kind of wonder how we would implement that. Oh, okay. We just do the spheres that's like kind of large enough for it. I mean that's the definition. Like make a sphere that's large enough. So. Okay, so the radius. Well, this one is well, it's a bounding box, but isn't it the sphere itself? I feel like. For moving sphere, we can take and compute the box of those two boxes. I wonder how they compute the box of two boxes. But this is at the moving sphere. Okay, this part is very similar to the regular sphere, and the output is the surrounding box of the two spheres that we have. Where did we define this? I think oh no, we haven't. Wait, we haven't? Never mind. I think we'll do it later then. But yeah. Creating bounding box of list of objects. Oh, okay, this is a hittable. I feel like this is going to be so difficult. How? It's not easy to like generalize to the list of objects. Well, if they just take the method like respectively, then I guess it's fine. But I think in general, I don't know. Because like, how do you construct the hierarchy of that? I feel like that's going to take some logic in like how you would make sure the tree is like a feasible or like a sensible one. But yeah, the definition of bounding box is very similar here, but I think this part is going to be different. The bounding box, as always, takes time 0 and time 1 and takes the output box. If the object is empty, then just return false. Otherwise, okay, it's still like doing it. So a temporary box, and you kind of assume you can do it. If you cannot bound it at a given time, then just return false. And if you can, so if the output box, the first box, then just take the temporary box. Otherwise, take the surrounding. Oh, if the first box is true, then just take the temp box. Otherwise, take the surrounding box off. Oh, okay. So this is like actually, kind of you every time you make the box to include the whole thing. This requires the surrounding box function for A, B, B. Yeah, that was the one that I was missing. I feel like like where's the surrounding box then? That computes the. Yeah, that computes a bounding box of 2 boxes. This is the surrounding box. The BVH node class is also going to be a hittable. I kind of don't remember what BVH is. Let me see. Did you mention that? I hope I don't just BVH. Okay, for some reason I don't know what that stands for, but apparently it's not explained earlier, so let's just continue. For this, you can store the bounding box at construction or compute it on the fly. I like doing it on the fly because it is only usually called at BVH construction. This is BVH like bounding box, but where's the V? Well, anyway, I don't know where's V, so I still don't know what that stands for. We already include. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. I was not scrolling to the right place. So we need to. Oh, bounding volume hierarchy. Okay, I get it. Well, it's just called BVH. I just need to remember its bounding volume. So we want to include the hittable and hittable list because it kind of have to be a list, and every object needs to be hittable. we have this list and the time 0, time 1. We just initiate the list of objects, and yeah. And this is also the Boolean function hit and the bounding box. The shared pointer can point to left or right. I'm not sure what happens with the left or right. But I mean, there's another box, and the bounding box is, yeah, just return that you can bound it. Note that the children pointers are too generic hittable. They can be either BVH nodes, spheres, or any other hittable. The hit function is pretty straightforward. Check whether the box for node is a hit. If so, check the children and sort out any details. So the hit method takes the array, takes the time, and takes the hit record. If that is hit, if no box is hit, then just return false. Otherwise, you recursively see if the left or the right children is the exact one, like which one is hit exactly, if you could find it. Yeah, this is a very simple recursion. So yeah, so if it's hit left, then go to rect T, or otherwise go to Tmax. Okay. We need to split the BVH volumes. Okay. The most complicated part. We do this in the constructor. A cool thing about BVH is that as long as the list of objects in a BVH node also gets divided into two sublists, the hit function will work. It will work best if the division is done well, so that two children have smaller bounding boxes than their parents' bounding box. But that's for speed, not correctness. Okay, so we kind of the procedure is to first choose axis and then sort the primitives and put half in each subtree. Okay, we want to make a tree as balanced as possible. I'm not sure how easy it is to do it, but this is yeah, we're using the algorithm for sorting, so the sorting itself is not hard. Okay, that's also include algorithm. Okay, PVH node. Okay, I'm just reading. Oh wait, I shouldn't. Yeah, I should. Yeah, that's just do it and then see why it makes sense, because now it's very hard to understand. So if you have this list of objects, you have the start, and we are going to create a modifiable array of source of the sourcing objects. The axis is there are 3 axes in total, so you just pick one. And comparator. If x is 0, we want to do the comparison on x. If equals to 1, do it on y. If equals to 2, do it on z. The object span is the end minus start. And if the object span is 1, then you just don't really divide it, I guess. If it's 2, then you get like 1 to the left and 1 to the right. Well, it depends on like what is larger. Is the start point larger than the end point? Yeah, so this part is just doing like one by like divide two into two parts, just one and one. And this is where we use the algorithm for sort. We need to sort begin plus start and begin to end comparator. Let me really quickly get C++ algorithm sort because I'm rusty on this. I don't remember the like which parameter is which. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's just sorted like half, half. So I guess not really much to explain because this is a black box. So we have this left box and right box. If the if the left cannot be bounded by it, then we return no bounding boxes. Otherwise, we do a surround box for both of them. Yes, this part is hard to understand. I think I vaguely understand it, so yeah. We also need a more one utility function in the RT weekend. Random int that's added after random double. The check for whether there's a bounding box at all is in case you're sending something like an infinite print that doesn't have a bounding box. We don't have any of those primitives, so it shouldn't happen. The box comparison functions. Now we need to implement the box comparison functions used by sort. To do this, create a generic comparator that returns true if the first argument is less than the second, given an additional axis index argument. Then define axis-specific comparison functions that use the generic comparison function. We need to have this box compare, and this box compare is taking the hittable, taking the axis, and yeah. Oh, okay, it's taking the two lists and taking one axis, and see if the first hittable, the bounding box. Oh, if either of them doesn't have a bounding box at all, we need to return this arrow message. Otherwise, we return the box B. Box B. Sorry, I'm just really confused of what these methods are coming from. Oh, okay, it's this box. Okay. The minimum E of axis. I'm just going to no, not this. I'm just going to see the AABB because I'm. Oh wait, it's just the minimum point and the maximum point. But what is the E-axis? Somehow I don't understand what's the E-axis doing here. Like E of h? Oh, the vectors. Oh, okay. This is in the vector class. I think I need to refresh my memory a little bit because I totally forgot what's going on. The double E3. What is E3? I'm like really confused. Oh, is it just a vector 3? Okay, so this is just a vector. This is just the E of x, E of y. Okay, it's just a vector position. And the x compare basically compares. Okay, so it compares x. Well, it basically compares the x-axis, compares the y-axis, and the axis. Okay. A texture in graphics usually means a function that makes colors on a surface procedural. This procedure can be senseless code, or it could be an image lookup, or a combination of both. We will first make all colors a texture. Most programs keep constant RGB colors and texture in different classes, so feel free to do something different. Well, I mean, like reasonably, the color can be a texture. It's just I think most like game engines or softwares are doing it differently. But I guess it's reasonable for you to do it. I just want to see if it can. Yeah, no wonder it cannot. ABB at this hit. Okay, so the problem is the surrounding box. The surrounding box is not right. If the surrounding box have to go outside here. Okay, the hit also need to go outside. Yeah, I feel like we could just not do this. Let's see if this compiles. That's basically the more optimized version. Oh, okay. No. Well, turns out we cannot just not do it, I guess. Does it take any different parameters? No. Then I'll just copy and paste this part. And delete this. It's basically the same, I think. Okay, the good thing that this build succeeded. We don't have a new image or we haven't implemented the whole thing yet, so I don't know how to run it. We need to have a texture class. Oh, this is practically. I mean, we don't have to like reinvent the wheel. Like in all the. Wait, where did my? Yes, header one. Sorry, I kind of lost where I had it. Okay, texture. Oh, it's just every time I open Unreal or Unity, I kind of see this like texture, material, all these things, and it makes me feel so confused. One reason is because I have no experience in basically anything other than like the real programming part. So, but this part is also giving me a background, a lot of background knowledge that how people have invented the wheel so that we can use it. Because now when I see the wheel, I know that it is made from this, or at least a similar kind of thing. So that's good. This is the first texture class. It has a color value. Why does it need a color value? I thought we're going to do RGB, but well, I mean, okay, now we're doing like solid color as a kind of texture, and that kind of texture has RGB. Okay, so that still makes sense. I just don't know why. Oh, this is like a kind of getter, I think. So it still makes sense. Hittable. We have so many files; it's becoming more and more difficult to find them. Double T, double U. So the the W and the V are used when the color value need to assign color. We have updated this. We also need to compute U and V's texture coordinates for hitables. Oh, okay. For spheres, texture coordinates are based on some kind of longitude and latitude. Okay, the spherical coordinates. I'm going to spare like all of us the misery of like converting from like the Cartesian like coordinates to spherical coordinates because I cannot do it. It always like confused me when I was learning it. I could never remember the formula. But let's just believe that this conversion will do the job, because I mean it would definitely do the job. I'm totally convinced of that. I just don't know to do it myself. Yeah, we need to solve for the for the theta and phi. Okay. Well, this part is like nothing specific here, so let's just believe it will do the job because it will. And let's just modify it. It's private method. Okay, sphere hittable and the private. Okay, the private method is doing the really hard job here. Yeah. So we get sphere UV. Oh my god, they're like using the UV for the phi and theta. Oh my god. Yeah. When I look at UV, I feel so sad that they just don't use like phi and theta. If they use phi and theta, I think I'm going to feel better because I was thinking like, what does UV stand for? But okay. I mean, this will do it. Yep. And we update the hit. The get sphere UV. That's outward normal. Okay, the outward normal is the P. Yeah, it's a point. Well, it's not a point. It's a vector that can center to origin and point outward. And U and V are the rect V that we have. Where did we need to change this? Set face normal. Oh. Okay, and we can change the material file. That only happens with because metal and the glass wouldn't take a like pure like a solid color, I think. So now we modify this to include the like make shared solid color, and also to take account of other textures that it may have. The attenuation is also going to take account of what's the solid color we already have. And the public is just it's a shared pointer that's taking the texture. Oh, it's not a simple color anymore, it's just. Oh, we also need to include texture. If we don't, we're going to get another error. I kind of want to stop, because stop the coding part. I'm going to play more, but coding part is close to 1 hour and I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, checker texture render scene. Okay, we're not very far. Let's finish this. The checker texture. Oh, okay, the checker texture is pretty nice. On the texture, we're going to add the class checker texture. Okay, so we have some variation. The checker texture can take the it needs pointer for the even and odd so that it can alternate. And we also need 2 colors, one for the white tiles, one for the color tile. Yeah, and we make the even one color, make the odd the other color. Okay, this is some calculation that I don't fully understand. But yeah, I don't fully understand this. Oh no, this was the part that we kind of just computed. Yeah, it's a similar ray tracing thing. It's Can be to a constant texture or to some other procedural texture. This is in the spirit of shader networks. Yeah, because basically it can be more complicated, and you can even have some variation in that. If we add this to our random scene, auto checker. So the random scene is here, hitable list word. Oh, this is so it's not auto ground material anymore, it's auto checker. And then we add the yes. That's going to make it even more like real or like even nicer, I think. I feel like I don't want to do 20, but oh, apparently it's working. So let's continue. There's one more section. We're going to add a second scene to our program, and we'll add more scenes after that as we progress through this book. To help with this, we set up a hard-coded switch statement to select the desired scene for a given run. Clearly, this is a crude approach, but we're trying to keep things that simple and focus on the ray tracing. You may want to use a different approach in your own ray tracer. I mean, if you don't use widget, I think this is fine. Hitable list, choose spheres. We need to add the... Okay, we basically just have two different things where the sphere is at a different position. But I don't think this is too... Let's put it after. I mean, we could also put it before, I think. And follow. Oh, the word. Okay, the word is becoming a lot more complicated, I think. Like, this is not only the... Let's not copy and paste it for now. Let's do some compare and contrast. So we have this hittable list called word. The word can be a list of things. And we have this point look from, look at. The look from, look at was in the camera, but now we moved it into the word because I guess we're switching. Yeah, we're switching the word while the camera is kind of fixed. And yeah, this part also. Yeah, we're moving a lot of things from the camera to the word. This switch is like if it's in case 1, then we display the first thing. Oh, if it's in case 0, then oh yes, it's switch 0. Oh, okay. If it's in case 1 and yeah. I mean, it's just a very like yeah, that as they said is a crude way of doing it. We can definitely make it better. Yeah, and the camera itself, I think, yeah, it's getting higher, from 20 to 40, but nothing, not actually, not that many changes. I feel like it's mostly we're just adding the switch statement and moving some of the parameters to the word, like if they are kept constant. I cannot compile now because we're still running this. For some reason. Yeah, I don't want to abandon this because I still want to see what it looks like now. Okay, so let's just wait. Kind of want to make it next time just do 10 because it's going to take too long time. Do 10 next time. But this time let's keep it 20. Okay, let's just wait for 2 minutes. And then we can start Elden Ring, so it's not bad. Okay. Yeah, just to say something about Fog of Love. I still think there's the bugs are mostly at page switch. I kind of figured out like a high level way to make it work, but there are still a lot of things that I need to work on. Yeah, my brain also get kind of scrambled by all the like C pointers. I was doing a lot of like C pointer referencing things lately, and that really messed up my brain a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I have to admit, I feel like I like this, like ray tracing and like C++, like real C++, not like C type C++ was better. Hopefully I kind of get out from that like C. Yeah. But I'm going to have more free time, I think, in the next few days, and maybe get some more rest to like just process things in general. I think I didn't have enough time to process things. So yes. And also, no, we still have like 1 more minute. It's not like 1 more minute, it's like 2 minutes, I think. I kind of want to pause it and just restart with 10, but do this with 20 and do the next one with 10. We still have some time. Yeah. Oh, and also I got a spreadsheet for like all the bosses in Elden Ring. Not only like the main like the main that's associated with the main plot, but also like some little bosses. I have that spreadsheet and I've been like filling them. It's basically it's basically a checklist with like a one extra field asking like how many tries did that take. For me, I mean I have all the like replays of my stream, so I can definitely count them. But I think yeah, the omen I cleared yesterday was like 10 tries, and that's already kind of upper bound for now. I wouldn't count the times that I just like go up to the boss and try it and see if my is my level there yet. I wouldn't count that. And I think like if I understand myself like well enough, I wouldn't do it like more than 15 tries. So yeah. Yeah, still I feel like it's getting slower and slower, so yeah. But we have passed one of the more difficult parts here. I think the two difficult parts are, one of them is the purring noise, and the other is the BVH. We have passed BVH, so if we can compile this thing, I feel like we can still do it in like 2 or 3 hours even, and that's a lot faster than expected. Oh, I feel like I'm very tempted to do some of the. No, I can't do that. That's some confidentiality problem here. Well, I don't want to do Fog of Love mostly because my keyboard is not good enough for me to type like accurately and like in a reasonable speed. And also I feel like Fog of Love is crashing too much for me to really like think of what's going on the fly. I need time to jot down everything. That's why I'm not doing that. And also I think ray tracing is something that you can always like if I were to do it by myself, like without stream, I wouldn't explain everything. I would just look at it, like read it very fast, and do everything copy and paste, and just like scan over all the formulas. So the advantage of streaming it is that I have to explain and have to make sure. Well, I don't want to like pretend that I know things that I don't. So. Yep, this one is finished. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think it's blurred that. Well, it's a blurred a bit because we only have like 20 instead of 500, but overall I think it looks very nice. Okay, making the screen larger is not going to help, but okay. Meanwhile, that's me compile this. This is going to be the final picture for today. Yeah, it succeeded. And this is going to. Oh, okay, this is very fast. 10 is like considerably faster than 20. I feel like it's not like twice as fast. It's like at least like 10 times as fast. What did I do? How is like 10 this fast? Okay, but I mean, okay. I may have misunderstood like how the scalability works here, because I feel like 10 is very fast. 20 gets slower, and like I don't know, like the 20 yesterday was similar to like the 20 today. Maybe like between 10 and 20, this is where the part really like kind of it cannot scale up like efficiently. Maybe that's real. Oh yeah, for 10 the image certainly doesn't look as good. Yeah, but I don't want to do a 20 today. I'll run a 20 now, and maybe at the end we'll see what the 20 looks like. Because 20 is slow, I don't want to do it. I don't want to just talk for 5 minutes here. I'd rather play Elden Ring. So let's change this to 20. But I'm just really surprised that. Oh no, it's not because 20. It's because there's like okay. Let's see. Maybe I can do 20 because there's actually not much stuff here. We don't have all this like balls or anything. Let's get. Yes, 20 is also fast because it's a very simple picture now. I still like the previous picture better. It's a lot more variation, but okay, let's see this. Yeah, the image quality is certainly better. Okay, I think that's the ray tracing the next week for today. Tomorrow we are going to continue, and we are not halfway yet. We are like 1/3, I think. No, actually, we're actually halfway because there are only 9 parts. I wonder why it says it takes a week rather than a weekend. Maybe. Well, I think we'll know it by tomorrow, or if it doesn't, we'll like either way we'll know it by tomorrow. Let me change the stream to Elden Ring and. Okay. Oh, I actually don't have the. Okay, I don't have the spreadsheet on this laptop, so tomorrow I have it for it. Now I think I'll just do the spreadsheet on the other laptop too. Yep. And I'm also going to change the screen capture, I think. Yeah. And also I don't need the music at all. Okay. It's really a large area for me to explore, and let's go. I know there will be someone like shooting arrows like up there, I guess. And let me see. I don't like the background music. The background music feels just like nothing's good. I don't have much souls, right? I have 2k. 2k is not a lot. Oh, I mean, there's a grace here. And let me go down here a little bit. Oh, why is this so high? Left. There's someone there. But anyway. What? Okay, it's on the other side, not here. Is there anyone? Anyone? Nope. Wait, if this is not the right way, what is the right way? I can't just keep going down. Oh, okay, but this is a this is a circle. If this is a circle, then where do I get that item? Probably on the other side then, since I cannot go this side. Can I go here? Nope. And if I jump down here, I think I'll die, so let's not do it. Wait, what is that? Where's that item? It's like down there somewhere, but I cannot get it. Oh, let's go the other way then. Maybe the other way is not doable either. Yeah, the other way is not doable. Okay, I'm just circling around. So we kind of have to continue. We cannot stop here, and there's no road, no way, or maybe there is a way, but maybe it's not safe. Oh, okay. You can summon other players. I've never seen any player, so maybe it's not working that well. Try dashing through. No, I'm not try dashing.
Come over here, would you? You're tarnished.
I remember this person, and
I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands.
I'm going to kill this person.
Try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle. Yes,
yeah.
That's the spirit.
I will take his advice, but I'll definitely kill him.
I pray for your success.
Okay. I don't want to... Oh, what is... This summoning pool is now functional, and we can use this. Okay, so we're at this side. Better not to jump down. Seek item, like you left. Wicked sword I had. Could this be a liar? Wait, I was a bit distracted. What was the entrance?
You're just the eye pray.
But wait, yeah, that's the part I feel confused. Oh, okay, this is the... Is this the way? Okay, I want to kill that person, so let's kill that person first, and then...
Step back, you tarnished.
Okay, I think dual wielding is really...
What did I do to deserve?
Okay, this may not be the nicest thing to do, but I just know that this is not a good person and it's going to steal our soul, so that's why I kill him. I think in general don't do this type of thing, but be wary of jumping. Be wary of bird. Wait, I hope I'm not going to... Beware of enemy. I definitely know there's an enemy somewhere, but I don't know which direction is easier. Let's jump up and hopefully we don't die. Okay, something here. Smithing stone. Oh, okay. There's a grace. Can we get from? Oh, okay. We didn't die. That's good. I really think we would die. So. Not sure if this is the right place to be on, to be honest. We cannot level up yet. We need 4,000 souls. And this is also a summoning pool. But where am I? Oh, okay. I mean, looks like it's still the right direction. Probably cannot jump up there. But let's continue. Oh yeah, there's someone there. Before we go to that someone, let's see if there's anything else to do here. Oh, okay, I hear it. That was why there are so many blood. I get it now. Yeah, I just don't want to fight at all. Okay, we cannot do it because we basically cannot use. Wait, this is. I mean, unless they're blind, I feel like it's not going to do a thing. Maybe they are blind. Oh yes, that's where the good part. Yeah, it's like 3-person come to fight you, like. Okay. This is not the way to go. Like, definitely not the way to go. But it's like very difficult for me to sneak, I think. I cannot sneak up. What is a good way? Can we go up there? No, that kind of ends right here. Can we where can I aim for that guy? Here? Here? Yeah, here I can, but maybe a little bit higher. Here? No, the angle is not good. Yes, here is good. But I do not have any do I have anything so that I can? No. I kind of want the twin blade, but the dex is like 18. Oh my god. Why is it like 18? I can't even use the crossbow. Oh, okay. I mean, there's definitely another thing I think you can do. I can just run up and then run down. Yeah, wait for them to come down. That's another way, because I basically cannot fight them up there. Yeah, just calm down. And let's see if you guys can fight the bird. Wait, these guys don't fight the bird. The bird doesn't even aim for them. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'll just go off. The bird is so like. I don't think they are doing this right. Ow! Ah! Okay, I definitely didn't expect this. And now I lost like 2k soul, I think. But, okay. That didn't work. And I feel like that wouldn't work at all. These 3 are just too difficult. Is it actually easier for me to try to push them off? I feel like there's no chance for... Yeah, let's just push them off the cliff. I cannot do it if I try to. Yeah, if I try to push them off the cliff. That's better. Yes, I got it. Okay, I think I have 0 soul, but I can still pick up my lost soul. Yeah, that's 300. I practically have no soul. It's good that we get it here. I hope there's some kind of bonfire nearby. What is this? Ranged battle ahead. Whoa, not like this. Oh, wait, what is... It's from the outside, I think. It's not from the inside. There are things inside, though. Yeah. Wait, what is this? Okay. So we got these 2 guys, and I don't know what that ranged battle is. Message? No. Okay, this is very dangerous here. And time for rolling. No, I see there's someone there, so I don't want to go there. Beware of enemy. The problem is beware. Surprise attack. I mean, there are so many surprise attacks practically. Can I try to sneak around? Yeah, that guy is there, but I cannot sneak around. Okay, see. Okay, got this. Okay, this one is good. If I got him here, then at least I can go up. I don't want to get burned. The problem is, I feel like everything's going to light up once I try to go up. Surprise attack. Let me try to sneak once again. This is very dangerous because yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. I mean, I didn't really went for that, so it's good. But they are still like throwing the fires at me. Let me just run up and get them. There are 2 of them. Go up. Beware of enemy. Okay, got the enemies here. Try right. What is right? Oh yes, there's something there. This is locked. We can go here to open this passage, or we can continue. I think continue. There are going to be more enemies upstairs. I don't see a grace anywhere. Let me try to be as careful as I can. Underground. What? No, I'm not jumping down. So yeah, be careful. I just don't want to die. Similar is going to try to burn down this. Yeah, continue. Get that guy. What is that? Wait, there's still something there. Oh no, we cannot get it. I feel like I heard something. Is it real? Yeah, I think there's someone upstairs. Oh yeah, now we can go down there. But I'm not sure if how would we go up again. Golden room. Oh, okay, we go up again here. Why am I still hearing people? I mean, I know there's someone upstairs. Yes, I heard it. They're still throwing the fire. Yep. No, 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 don't go down, okay. Is there anyone? Nope. I heard it. Wait, it's in the door. If that's why it's inside the door, I don't want to go there. For now. But this is the only way to go if I do not go out. Can I go out? No, I cannot go out. I have to go inside the door. But this is definitely not good. There's no way this is good, I feel like. And I practically cannot see a thing. I really... let me see. So, let's just go in and see if there's like so many things dying. Yes, I've seen it. Let's try to make that guy get stuck. If that guy doesn't get stuck, I think I'm done. Wait, is that guy not coming toward me? Please, please, come. Wow, 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 wow. Whoa, not like this, not like this. No, 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 not like this. This is the reason that I only have 3 lives. I do not want to do this. Okay, I have to do this. Okay, this is like Knight of Lothric again. Oh no, I have to run! I shouldn't. Yeah, I have to know what I'm doing and I have to go up. It's not my job to fight him here. Because I mean, I'm not that good. I should go up and just run. Wait, is there like nothing here? Oh, okay. Okay. So, turns out we don't have to really fight him, or at least I couldn't fight him, so I choose to run away. Yeah. Well, that's me playing this kind of game. I often choose not to do certain things because I probably cannot do certain things. Wait, how does this guy? Okay. This is a very surprising one. But you are a lot nicer than that knight, so I'm feeling very grateful. Yep, and we're here. Where are we? Like, what is here? Item ahead? Okay. Why is it always mushroom? Yes, it is always mushroom. Well, I think one of the nicer things about this kind of game is that sometimes you just find your way around it, even though you are not the best at everything. At least for me, I am definitely not the best at a lot of things that kind of like Dark Souls kind of games required. So I practically don't try to make myself the best, or it's just too difficult and too time consuming. Oh, I've seen that. And let me just run up. Okay. Well, the good thing is we didn't die. And that's probably the bad thing. It's just too difficult to... What did we get? I think we got some new things just now. Did we get a new... No, we didn't have a new weapon. But we have something else that's new. What is that? Oh yeah, we have the Commoner's Headband. But the Commoner's Headband is no good. Oh, Aristocrat. This hat is fine. 26, 20, 22. Oh, resistance is a bit lower. But equipment load is better. What else? Do we have anything else? No, we probably don't have anything else. Oh, let's try get the fire damage mitigation. I think the twin blade is fine, but we cannot use it. I'm not sure if it would be a good idea to... Contraption doesn't move. Try jumping. Don't want to try jumping. Contraption does not move. Probably none of this moves. I heard something. Yeah, someone's there. But I cannot go there yet. Oh, I have to go that way. Yeah, why is it always mushroom? Can't even see anything. Okay, no one's here. Yes, no one's here. Let's go out. Should have gone. Okay, this is not some good fighting. Oh, this is not good fighting at all, but this is some fighting. Is that it? Okay, if that's it, then not sure if we should go that way. Beware of Wakeful. Probably it's really not Wakeful, it's more like where can I go now? And I don't want to jump down because I think that's pretty much that. That is maybe maybe I could do it. No, it still doesn't feel like a good way to go. What about here? Beware of jumping. No, definitely not. Well, if I cannot go... Oh yeah, I can I go in from here? No, cannot go. If I cannot go in from here, let me try go back. Like at least I know where the... If that road doesn't lead to anywhere, then let's just go down and try to go the other way. We know that we need to turn on this thing. And also, what is the best way to go there? This is definitely not the best way to go there. Yeah, this is definitely not the best way. Try jumping off, okay. I don't want to go that way because I know what's waiting for me. And let's just go down this way. I don't have many souls, so fine. Okay, that's really just death. If this is just death, what is the bad thing to do here? I feel like we shouldn't stay here anyway, so. So let's go here actually. It's going to be difficult and I'm going to do a lot of running, I think. Beware of throwing, yes. Okay, if I need to fight all these birds, I don't know if it's possible for me to get to the next checkpoint then. Oh, there's 2 birds, I'm dead. Okay, seems like I'm getting better at killing them. I thought I'm really dead. Try down. Don't want to try down. No. Behold, liar, there's something there, but that was the part I... Okay, I kind of knew it, but I have to get this. I kind of knew this was not the right way. Wow, this is going to be really dangerous if I don't know. And what is this? Okay, I can either jump down or go that way. Kinda don't want to go that way for various reasons. The problem is if I go down, can I go back? Because it's going to be difficult to go back. That's definitely something I need to think about. Ladder ahead? Oh yes, ladder ahead, but the ladder is not going to be a good thing, maybe. You can see there's... Wait, let me actually try the... Yeah, just I don't even care about if it's effective or not, just use it. Nope. Yeah, that was the problem. I didn't realize they could go up the ladder. I mean, I think today is kind of enough because I don't think I get very far today.